Dr. Kaboom, I'm Tony Jackson. Nice to meet you, sir.
It's a pleasure, Tony. Thank you for having me today. We have a good time today.
Yes, we will, always. So you have a lot of interesting experiments that you do. What are some of those?
Well, I make my living traveling all over the world doing science comedy shows, also mixing in with lessons of personal empowerment for the children or even the adults that I involve in my shows. Science is for everybody. So I have dozens of demonstrations that I like to do in the course of my shows. Some involve electricity, some involve chemical reactions, sometimes rockets, all kinds of things. I have one show where I take a poker tabletop and I turn it into a hovercraft and shoot a kid across the stage.
Well, I'm dying to know, what is that right there?
Well, this right here, there's a lot of demonstrations. You know, science, one of my big points is to make people clear, understand that science is for everyone, not just a person in the lab coat, not just a person who's already good at it, not just a girl who wins the science fair every year. Everybody, even parents who think they don't know science can do science. So here I have a simple chemical reaction.
Okay.
Now, we're using some vinegar and baking soda. I have a lot of chemical reactions I do, but I had to fly in for this, and you'd be amazed how many chemicals you cannot take on an airplane.
Yeah.
Especially if your luggage says Kaboom on the side.
Oh, yeah.
So a little bit of vinegar and baking soda. Now, this is something that parents and children can do together.
Okay.
When we mix them together, we get a chemical reaction. This means that at least one of them changes its nature. It becomes something completely different from what it was before. It changes on a molecular level, and you cannot go backwards in the process. Now, when we mix vinegar and baking soda together, electrons change places, new atoms are formed, new molecules are formed, a byproduct is created. And this byproduct is carbon dioxide gas.
Okay.
The same thing we exhale. So instead of making the volcano, which everybody knows with the vinegar and baking soda, I want to talk about the gas that we are producing, because everybody likes to produce gas.
Yes, they definitely do.
So with the vinegar and baking soda, if I put in a little bit of the baking soda, we will produce this carbon dioxide gas. Any gas will expand, get bigger to fill up the container it is in. But if you close off that container, you build up pressure we can use to our own advantage. So we're just going to demonstrate that buildup of pressure very briefly, yeah?
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, that's we always say yeah. And then when it's exciting, we yell kaboom. So here I have a lid, nice tight-fitting lid on this pasta canister with a little bit of, oh, I don't have the tight-fitting lid. I have the wrong lid. We're not going to be able to demonstrate it. We're just going to have to make the bubbles happen. I don't know how that happened. Are you ready, my friend?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah! We mix the vinegar and the baking soda. It's bubbling up, creating a carbon dioxide gas. Yeah, if I had a nice tight-fitting lid, we could blow this lid off. Unfortunately, we don't. These bubbles are filled with carbon dioxide gas, which is heavier than the air around us, which means that this is now filled with carbon dioxide gas. The reaction happens, it bubbles up. As the bubbles pop and subside, this is filled from here to here with this clear, invisible, heavy gas. If we had a candle right here, I could pick this up very carefully. Imagine it is filled with a liquid, but it's not a liquid, it's a gas.
Okay.
If I turn this like this, right now I'm pouring carbon dioxide gas out of that canister and down, pouring just like a liquid, but it is this heavy gas onto the table. If I had a candle lit right here, I could just pour that invisible gas and the candle would snuff out. These are things you can do. We can't do that inside today with the candle because that's not safe, yeah?
Yeah.
We always practice safe science. Another thing you can do is if you have a water bottle, put a little bit of vinegar in it, put a little bit of baking soda wrapped in the tissue paper. This acts as a timing device. Put that in the bottle, put on the 4mm rubber stopper. Do all this outside, by the way. Turn it upside down, and you have made yourself a rocket. Kaboom!
Kaboom!
But we always practice safety, yeah?
Right. So you're having 2 shows tonight, right?
I have 2 more shows. I have 2 shows today and 1 tonight. So I had 2 shows today at the Western Illinois University in the Student Union building. We bring in 2,000 kids, 1,000 for each show. We have the show, free shows for the schools.
Free?
And then tonight we have a free show for the families because they like to let the parents know what it is that the children are experiencing. Because science, theater, they are for everyone. Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I guess for everybody who, unfortunately, we didn't have the right lid today, but tonight they come out, they can see the show for free, right?
Yeah, they can see the show for free tonight, 7 o'clock.
At 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's at the Union?
Yeah.
All right. Enjoyed you coming here today,
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah. Kaboom!
Kaboom!
Yeah.